What can I say except you're welcome? What can I say except you're welcome?
Now the whole world can acknowledge me.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Miami the Great. Well, things. Welcome to the show, everyone. We're gonna hit a couple of highlights here today. Hope everyone can hear me pretty good. I got a new mic here. Make myself, but I can. Hey, I think I can. Talk it up. Oh my. We're gonna get into some. We're gonna go to highlights. We have some great wrestling content this weekend. With a lot of stuff that had happened. Let's see. Can we? Usually I can hear out of these things. The comments. So I don't know. I see 8 people on. But I don't hear nothing. And my volume. I gotta really fix my mic on, guys. Because I don't hear myself. Okay, I guess y'all can hear me, but I hear myself. That's weird. It's weird. It's very weird. But we're gonna get into some things already coming in the live. Getting it, guys. Shouts out to everyone who coming in today. Great wrestling weekend we had with all the wrestling that came out. We're gonna go some WWE's Saturday night main event talk, some Evolution talk, and of course we're gonna talk about Monday Night Raw because what a Raw we had yesterday. I mean, I feel like the Raw was Impact sensation. So sit back, enjoy the ride, because we're gonna go over a couple things. Leave like and comment once all of our recordings. We're trying to get 100 views on each video. So please tell your friends, family about Talk It Up Miami the Great 5, and also Final Boss CFO. And also follow the other page. We have a nice GC in the GC. If you had a birthday this week and you're coming just on YouTube, happy birthday to everyone who has a day this month or belated birthday for this month. I think that's something I would start doing from here on out. Just saying, hey, happy birthday to all the fans that and everything. So yeah, we're gonna get into some stuff. Let's get into, I think, the first show that had started first, which was AEW. The All In pay per view. I like the All In pay per view is back. It feels like the All In pay per view is one of the biggest pay per views I feel like ever that happened. It was one of the best wrestling shows this week. Some of the topics and highlights I seen from them was that you had the first. Let's go to the Mercedes Moné match. I'm pretty sure it felt that she was going to probably lose in this match. Maybe not, because I feel like now Athena has the contract for the casino gauntlet. She gets the next to be face Tony Khan. I'm pretty sure that's who will be the AEW Women's Champion. I feel like I think Athena will win. And I feel like Athena still has the ROH champion. Who would she drop it to? I have no clue. I don't think she will drop it. I think they will put 2 titles on her just to make it a thing where her and Mercedes store would kind of be, hey, I'm starting to collect belts too. It'll kind of probably, they might play into that. That's something I think they may do with Mercedes and Athena. I feel like they'll still do that match between these two. I feel like Mercedes and they will come out to be a winner, but it'll be quite some time before we get Athena and Mercedes Moné up in their match. You got the turn on Christian Cage. His group came out and assisted him and they went away from out of the ring and said, "Hey, go get some help." If you know the story with that, with the promo, him and Christian Cage, I think they're going to them to get into a tag team now. Christian is on his own. They're going to start working that with Christian and Coach real soon. So I don't see them going for titles, but I think they will be a tag team. Because I'm still trying to think of someone who will beat the Hurt Syndicate because they're still champions. Speaking of tag champs, there was a tag match with the Young Bucks versus Swerve and Ospreay. Great match, and I noticed on their AEW page that Swerve and Ospreay are known as the EVPs of AEW, and I was quite shocked about that. With with everything that had happened, I think that Swerve and Ospreay could challenge the Hurt Syndicate for the titles. I would not be surprised if they won the title. I think they will be the only ones that will make a chance. Are doing a great job. FTR is doing a wonderful job. Great heel work. FTR could have a match real soon. Maybe it out. I could see them having maybe a match at that was very interesting. Hangman Page was very how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a great match. Um, when it gets down to it, at the end of the day, great match between athletes. We had the return of Bobby Allen. Um, we had return from Daniel Bryan. Um, I wonder now since Darby's back because Heyman did win, which I'm not surprised. I was either go one way where Darby was going to come back and maybe he was going to win off of Mob, but now I think my question for everyone is what we go now. Is it um is Darby's story where he's going to keep Mox titles and stuff? Maybe that'll be his thing. Um, I think that'd be a story for maybe Darby because I don't know. Now I know MJF wanted the casino on his side, and it was a thought in my mind. I was like, could they do a line? They could do that too. I see them playing into that real soon when it comes to doing some the shows between those two. I feel those two could be the one that um, the whole Darby and MJF. Like I said, great show from All In. I feel like they was the best show this Saturday. Um, Kudos to them. Like I said, I had a few highlights. I didn't go over all of the matches, but had done a show maybe this year so far, and that's saying a lot. I know a lot of people compare Heyman's win to sort of like the Cody kind of writing, and I don't think so. It was way different. Yeah, you got a lot of returns, but I feel like the Death Riders and the Heyman Page story was quite different. Heyman wasn't trying to finish his story; he was just trying to take the company from Mox. So I think it was two different stories, two different storylines, two different dynamic ways to go when you look at it. So I don't think that those two um, had some anything significant to each other. But I don't think no one All In was very, very, very good, very, very great. Of all, I think one of the best shows ever. Shouts out to Greg. What's going on, Greg? Man, we better get to the next match here, the next topic. But I say All In was great. Wonderful job from All In, and we'll see what's next for this Wednesday on AU. Dynamite. Wednesday. It'll be tomorrow. I can't wait to see, especially now seeing see you down the road, Cowboy. Could we get Hangman versus Swerve again? Maybe Hangman will feel like Swerve deserves a title shot. I think if they do that, who will win that match? It'll go that way. Like I say, once again, you do got MJF. I feel like one of the cards this weekend. Let's get to the main topic that I think a lot of people will talk about. Let me see if I can get up here. Let's see. And it won't show up. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Goldberg. Everything happened before the match. I don't know if the Goldberg, but little thing with Goldberg and Seth was linked or not. I don't know for sure. Match with him and the Undertaker match. I went over like maybe 20 minutes, maybe more time. Athletes go his last match. I was not suspecting him to win. Final boss. If y'all did go look at our watch party, my ex, Final boss was not too happy about her losing in this match. So I was not shocked. Seeing Goldberg. One of the matches that did not shock me at all. Some of y'all thoughts about what y'all think about Goldberg. Goldberg losing at Saturday Night Main Event. One of the matches that I feel like was, like I say, no surprise, no counter factor in there. When you get up to it, shots going on. I see Lena break in here. Yeah, like I say, we're losing. I don't think them. It was maybe the same like body size. He looks like he's kind of bigger than Goldberg, but he does all, if I'm not mistaken. I think he plays for Dion's school, if I'm not mistaken. I think he plays for Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe someone else's son, but I could swear it was dude wrestling man. Goldberg's son has the it looks like he has the body to do football, which is something that Goldberg did do. So I just have the talent to do that too. We'll see if we see Goldberg's son maybe make an appearance WWE. If not, they might have him on there. Even if he could become successful in the NFL, you might still see him do something in WWE because he still has time, and his dad was in WWE. What goes down with Goldberg and his son, we'll see next. They cut off the speech of Goldberg. Goldberg didn't get time to say nothing. He was doing a speech and it was cut off. They do have the full speech on YouTube of Goldberg thanking the crowd. Just really, just he gave it his all. It looked like he gave it his all. I was kind of worried because there was reports of Goldberg was injured before the show had even one before they even planned doing the show. Then that Goldberg had got injured. He was and he was I didn't think this um match was going to go on at all. Topic we don't got no comments. Like I said, hi to Lena and Greg. If you guys can hear me, I seen y'all comments earlier. The top of the thing. Seth gets injured at Saturday night's main event. Now, from be out for only 4 to 5 months, which is crazy. I didn't think he was going to be out. It seems like a short time. It went from I know people were saying a couple months, nine. It was 9 to a year. Yeah, 9 months to a year first. And then it became to 4 to 5 months rate. That puts him back around see, August, October, September. Serious time. I don't know where this if I don't think it will be a cash because I know there's going to war games. We don't know who's going to be involved in war games this year. But we'll see if gets back speed recovery soon because we'll have to see when he comes back. Comes back real soon. Hope that gets well soon. Hope to see him again in due time. We'll have to see how the Seth comes back from injury and recovers from the injury. We'll have to see what's next for Seth Rollins because where does he now? Where does his story go with his injury? With everything that happened, because I know a lot of reports were saying that a lot of things got set back, a lot of things got changed. Their story centers around them. Things get changed, things happen. It was a big of a thing that I see. From what I'm understanding, it could be a same leg. Thank God, he doesn't have to stop wrestling. What I'm hearing is him. So we'll see. Like, if it is, he come back that quick. That's crazy. Let's hope he does take it easy on himself because it's going to be quite some time before Seth Rollins can get back 100%. Let's hope he doesn't rush back. Let's hope he can get back in the ring and give 100% to the people of WWE and the fans. I know that Paul Heyman did say on Raw Seth had to to do the cash in, which was interesting. We won't worry until we get close to that. Maybe Seth is going to wait all the way to the end to cash in last time, so it'll be interesting he does it again. Like I said, I hope this doesn't take time off. I know Seth said he wanted to go till he was like I think 45 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see where does he go from there. So and see what's next for and history with everything that's going on with Seth. and that he has going on. We'll have to see what's next for him and his story. So let's get to the next thing. What happened? I think um, another thing that happened was for me was do WWE needs to do white towing. You had Liv Morgan get injured. You had Seth Rollins get injured. You got a lot of injuries are the cause of everything is going on. That people like they they need to start a couple of houses. They don't need to do a lot of them. Just keep these injuries down because it seems like when they was doing house shows, we wasn't getting a lot of injuries like this. Maybe every now and then you'll get a couple at the house shows. And I don't think it was this much of a of a of injuries as it was, but we don't know. We'll see throughout time of what happens, what goes on with with the or something that's starting to cost them money because it's big athletes that is behind them, and also have something going on with with the things that they got. I, I think and if people if you people come back and look at it, if you want to comment on YouTube on the YouTube side, do you think that needs to start back doing shows because them injuries like the Morris change, the Braun Breaker story has changed. We're going to get to that later about Braun Breaker and the whole thing with Seth Root because Paul said a lot of interesting things. I'm gonna get to that. Linda Dow said, "See, look at her comment up here. I'm gonna get your comment up here if I can." Linda Dow says, "Hope living self does not miss more game November." I think Liv will maybe be back Lynn, for sure because it seems like they said Liv surgery went really with it, bro. I can see her, but Seth, I just don't want to rush his back. He does it fine because that makes him the voice. That means he's dedicated to his craft and stuff, which the whole thing. It's nothing wrong with that. It's just I feel like we need to. I don't think you need to rush yourself back. It could maybe lead to another injury. Maybe if he does come back, he doesn't do so many matches. If they want to bring back um, live more runs at war games. He likes to act Seth, but ladies the ones Seth Rollins to come back to being back real soon. So we'll see. Let's go to shoot. Let's see what we got. We got we had the women's WWE Women's Evolution match. I know I said AEW did win on Saturday, but Sunday I have to give it to the ladies. Women do not get the platform to showcase their stuff like this. They don't get the chance to see. Um, you don't get to see many women like that, like how we seen them. Hope that we see soon. We don't know. We get another so like type of um PLE like this again because it's been 17 years since we got this PLE. These women toe it up, man. Toe it up. Um, Great. Let's give it up for a real Ripley and Io Sky. My God, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, maybe they're like mates when it comes to competing. I love the story where um Seth Rollins, I mean not Rollins, but Rhea Ripley not beat um Io because right now she had Io ties her heels. I love the story. And also y'all already know I'm about to get ready to put it on the hair here. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Okay, there we go. Yes, we ain't got oh man, it was Naomi, and man, when Naomi she has to win, if she doesn't, it's gonna be a fail cash in. And I was like, this is real. Yeah, I was like, man, Rhea's on pin and Naomi. But Natalie Chase, yeah, she can. I think she hit Rhea with the briefcase. It was Rhea or Io Sky hit one of them with the briefcase, tossed Rhea Ripley outside the ring, did her finish move where she does off the top rope, 1, 2, 3. Now she's on Raw, um, and champion. Um, Now and also we got the new match will be first slam. We got Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky for each other. A triple threat match. Don't know, guys. I don't know how this is gonna go. I want Naomi to retain, but who clash in Paris where she takes on Stephanie Vicari. Now, when Naomi went to Paris, man, she got one of the best reactions. Her and Jey Uso was like they had a crowd on fire when they went to Paris. No, that was France, but not too far from Paris. And I feel like those two had the roof on fire. Congratulations to Naomi. She deserves it. We all know Naomi story what happened when Mercedes Monet felt like the tag titles was not being done right, deserved right. It needed to be right. And they walked out. They went to TNA, had a streak, came back at the Royal Rumble. I didn't know like when she first came back because Naomi win this briefcase with everything. Hold on, guys. But yeah, so great. Congratulations, um, um, Naomi. Laying out and undeniable, she was in her two best with that rare guy. And two of the best on Raw. I say great chemistry from those two ladies. Um, Naomi is the women's. It now we was a proceeding. So we'll proceed with caution. That's what she says. And like I say, we'll those three at sets Survivor Series. I mean not Survivor Series, SummerSlam. I mean, so we'll see these two at Survivor Series. That match was announced on Raw. The Raw segment. Um, and we will go to another match because now we now know because of what happened Saturday. Trish Stratus, Tiffany won. So we're gonna get Tiffany versus Jay Cargo. I thought for sure Naomi was gonna catch in on Jay. So and this is what I want Triple H to do, and I'm not gonna lie. And this maybe just me being judgmental, me being with my heart. I want to retain Jay to win because if WWE really wants to make history, if they really want to make history, because if I'm not mistaken, maybe Sasha and Bianca was champion at the same time. Maybe somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it was ever been two African women champions at the same time. Maybe I could have been. Maybe Mercedes Moné and Bianca was at the same time. I don't know, but I can't remember them ever being champion at the same time. If somebody, if you look it up and see if I'm wrong, but I would like for both of these young ladies to be champion at the same time, make history. Because like I say, I don't think it's ever been done. If 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 um if they want to do that match if they want to rewrite history or make history, I think you should do Jay wins this match. You let Naomi win your first time ever, because like I said, I don't think it has ever happened yet. Two of the best, one vet, one is upcoming. Um, you get as a champion. She retired. Um, you get Jay to defeat with two black men as champions. Like I said, I don't think it ever happened. It's happened before. I don't think it's as I've looked on the site before now, and I don't think something. Let me try to get it all coming up here. So Lynn says Jay will defeat Tiffany at SummerSlam. Then Bianca and Jay will be in a rival with Clash without Naomi. We might get Jade and Bianca at WrestleMania 40. Wow. Would that be for the championship? Lena. Ray says, how do you wrestle fake? What's going on? Wrestle coming in, checking out. It's a year coming. If you didn't hear me say hi, how you doing, Faith? And he says hi to the Arthur Lena Dow. Shouts out to y'all. Comments from y'all. Let's go to the next topic here. Also, that what happened on at SummerSlam. CM Punk versus Gunther at SummerSlam. It was Jay Uso, Braun Breaker, Panther is taking a lot of these spears from Braun Breaker. I need someone to check on Panther because the ribs are gone. They're dead. It's like, my goodness. This guy called the ambulance, called the police, call whoever you want to call. This man is getting beat down, back, getting speared by Braun Breaker. Great gauntlet. Breaker, Russell Reed did come out at the very end, which I did like. Come out a little bit, not too much, but Punk, and boom, we got the return of the OTC, our Tribal Chief. Roman returns to help Jay and Punk. And I know I've seen a lot of Jay. With Jay and Roman versus Breaker and Brunson for SummerSlam. Ooh, that'll be for the tag title. Because I think the tag titles need to go to some people that we can, because it's been going to the same people over. Give these titles to Breaker and Brunson, because man, those guys are incredible. If we get a match with Jay and teaming up again, and that will be crazy. It'll be interesting. You did see a tweet from Roman Reigns saying I'm coming back for receipts. That is not going to be out for about 4 months. Where do we go from here? From what I'm hearing, Breaker versus Roman early. Maybe at SummerSlam, which would be crazy. Do that match. So and also if I was talking to I talked to Greg about this. We was talking yesterday when Roman returned. I said, well, whoever was the first match, that's how you know who's going to win the second match. Because they're going to do Roman versus match will be against Roman Breaker. Quite crazy is Paul is still the Breaker, hyping up Breaker like a Brock Lesnar type of client with him. I haven't seen Paul do that in quite some time. I know I was going to get on this China tease. It was very subtle, and I was like, huh, because now Seth is gone, but it's only 4 months. Will and this may be one of my wild theories in my wild fantasy bookings, but will they let this group be took over by the final boss, The Rock? We'll see, because that's very interesting. They're gonna do that with everything that. Let's see, I think that's said. OTC1 is back, and no matter how long he's gone, when Roman walks in, the aura hits different, and the roof does not just shake, it vibrates. Man, I was shocked yesterday, guys, when Roman came back, because I was asking when Seth did get injured, because we knew Seth and Roman, um, their story was tied because Seth kept calling it Roman. And when Seth got hurt, I said, man, is Roman going to even come back? How would they fit him in? We still don't know. We still don't know where Roman fits in the story. Because, like I say, he came out. Yeah, he had Jay. You've seen him mumbling to Punk now, but we ever get in this ring, it's me and you. And I was like, huh, it's very interesting. How will you fit Roman back into this story? Because now Roman, I guess he's now going to be called Breaker and Bronson Reed a couple matches. Now don't forget, we still got LA Knight. LA Knight was at Raw, but he didn't come out. And it'd be interesting if LA Knight comes out and help Roman Reigns. If they, because maybe they get a third guy. I did see I think the NXT guy, I think Ethan Page, he lost. No, he still has the title. Like Ricky Saints lost, but there was reports that Ricky Saints or Ethan could be the third guy in Seth's group. So maybe there's a angle where they're almost outnumbered, and maybe Ricky Saints comes in. Roman, um, we don't know. Um, Now this is happening. It has me now saying when we get to SummerSlam, because I know we got Cody versus John. Um, we got so many people on Raw. So are they gonna switch the titles of a brand? Are they gonna put World Heavyweight title if Punk wins it on SmackDown? Now, I don't know if Cody's gonna win now, because if you bring the undisputed title to Raw, um, because now I don't know, because I versus Cody at WrestleMania. But if Punk wins, which I'm thinking he will win, I don't know what you do with Cody now. Because even if Cody wins, who is his opponent at WrestleMania? Maybe Randy. Maybe you do a heel Randy versus Cody. You don't turn him. They might have tricked us. That, might have us wait a little longer, because I said to do it. But I think the person that will really push Cody to the edge is his old mentor, Randy Orton. They already had a match, but Cody, that will get Cody to turn heel and maybe put Cody to on Raw. Um, and that's like the undisputed title right now. Because it's turning heel. You can't have, because Punk is gonna be the tweener. You got Punk as the tweener. You got you got you got you got Sammy. He will be here maybe by then. You can't have Cody be here and Randy be here. Someone has to be the face. Maybe it'll be Roman and Jay. Maybe they'll kind of be the face where like when Hogan and Macho Man back in the day, they was a big baby face. Fans love them and all stuff like that. Leader Dow says Roman is come to collect what he owes. He never forgot, never forgives, never forgiven. SummerSlam is his singles match, Leader Dow, or do you got him in a tag match on SummerSlam? Because I feel like SummerSlam, I don't know what we do with Roman. Um, so I think that's going to be something very, very. Because Roman's back. It seems like he's just back to ruin Seth's group, which makes me say, if the rumors are true, 4 to 5 months, Seth is probably going to try to come back before 3. So that gives us August, October, September, October. So, and I don't think we got a PLE in October no more, because they getting real bad. I think Peru. I think the Saudi show is in October. If it is, they could do. They might do Punk versus Roman in Saudi, which would be wild. Which I said that the match that Seth for cashing on, and I thought about this day. I said Seth will cash in on Roman and Punk. Hit them both of them. He just to ruin both of their plans at the same time. So I think that would be it. Okay, Lena Dow says she has Jay and Roman seen Braun and Bronson Reed at Summit. I had the same thing too, Lena. We kind of booked that match the same way. So we'll see what's Nate's for Roman Reigns. And for SummerSlam, if they do the singles match, um, it might be Roman versus Breaker. Singles match, no type. His legacy he seeks for himself. You got Reigns, who's the Samoan side. We all know about the Steiners and Samoan match in WrestleMania. So, and like I say, that will be pulled because that's why I say the last match will be Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns at the WrestleMania. It'll be WrestleMania 44, 44, 45, where um, um, Braun Breaker will probably win, which would kind of be a story for the Samoan coach because the Steiners did beat I think they was I forget the name that is on the game, but there was Sika's team. I think it was Wolves, but it wasn't Rikishi at the time. It was him and I think Haku back in the day where Sika was training them. He had them as a tag team, and they won. The Steiners won that match because in the game you have to win that match to rewrite history. And I think that will be the story of the Steiners when you take on them at WrestleMania, and it's a Samoan. They can beat you, and it'll be great storytelling with these two great families. Steiners, I love the Steiners today. Of course, we love the Samoan family. Shouts out to Uncle Keish. Good relationship. Naomi. With a laugh. I need Naomi to hold on to years. I think Survivor Series will be a decent time. Now, I don't know who they be going against. That the first match past Del Jace, she has Stephanie here, who this seems like they're very, very big and hot on. She gets past. I don't know who we next for her. Like I say, I mean, some good news for Liv. It seems like they want to. Liv will be back soon because they do a match between Naomi and Liv. Liv wins the title, and we did Liv versus Raquel. I mean, no, Liv versus Roxanne at WrestleMania. What they do yesterday. It was a surprise. I did not see that coming. A lot of people said Triple H word, which I mean maybe maybe then we don't know. But winning was a I'm hearing reports about Jimmy coming to Raw soon, so it seems like the almost OG bloodline is on Raw. You got me. You got Jay. You got Naomi. Even though she was in the over there with him as Solo. And Solo team is getting strong. Great work he's doing with the United States title. I don't know if they made a match for him yet at SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure it'd probably be him and Jacob on SummerSlam. Could it be a triple threat? Jimmy, Jacob, and Solo. Maybe to leave whoever loses, leave SmackDown, and maybe that's how you pin Solo pins Jimmy, and he goes to Raw. Maybe that's how they do. Usually, that's how they usually do it. Because I don't know if it'll be a draft here. It'll be very interesting to see guys. How do that? How do we get Jimmy on Raw? If it's their draft, we'll see. The hour. I was not going to be long. Hopefully we do have some newcomers for Talk It Up or guests for Talk It Up. Sometimes I will be on here by myself. You guys get to see me. Please follow me on X. That's Miami Great 645. Friday I will be doing a break it down with Miami. I'll be watching a match. Um, it'll be Hangman Page versus Daniel Bryan from AEW. Um, that'll be one match. I'll be also checking out maybe another AEW match or a New Japan match this month because I won last month. So that will be my two. Break it down with Miami. Also, I will be maybe doing a um, um, DW video this weekend. So, okay. Here we talk about some AEW Collision, AEW Dynamite, and also some early. So I will talk about a little smack. It'll be very entertaining. Know, um, vibe. So please follow me on X for all those things that will be coming up soon. Also, you can find CCN culture class. Follow the island. Join us. Once you follow us, hey, DM us and say, hey, let me check out your group page. Like I'd love to say, happy birthday. We'd love to talk about music. We'd love to talk about wrestling, movies, shows that about to ready to come up. It's just not a wrestling thing. We try to keep it not toxic in there. We try to keep it kind of positive. In the group, let me read this last comment from Lena. Lena says Jimmy is on his way to Raw since Naomi is on Raw now for Red. Draft is after. Okay, so it's after SummerSlam. So okay, if it's after SummerSlam, then maybe that's how we get Jimmy onto onto Raw because I did not hear that. But thanks, Lena, for that mention because I didn't know that. We'll get that on SummerSlam. Let's hope that happens real soon because that means most of the matter of fact the bloodline that fought with Roman, even Punk will be over there. Will be on Raw, which is crazy. That's a story there. So that's something that maybe try play into in this piece that I just picked up. That we'll see. Other than that, guys, thank you guys. Please subscribe to our Talk Up page. I will have some shorts coming out soon. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I dropped two last video. This time I'll probably do 3 or 4. If you guys want to check out the shorts, or previous shorts, go to Talk It Up on YouTube. If you want to go see our latest videos, go to our page. Leave some comments. Like I say, we're trying to grow our page. We're at 300 and something subscribers. If you guys want to get to 400, be our guest. We're going to try to come out with some merch real soon. Talk It Up merch. Maybe Miami the Great. Blame it on Miami. Shout out to Dallas for coming up with that one. And maybe some more stuff we got coming out. Make sure you guys, check out our affiliates. Wrestling Collected, DCN, Sports for You, Wrestling, Sports for You Podcast, Main Event Mamas, ADT. We got so many people, man. If I'm forgetting, I'm sorry. Marshall Mics, Humble Roses. What else I'm forgetting? I don't forget no one else. I think I did get everyone that time. So, like I say, we've grown this community. Please let's continue to help DWE grow, talk it up, grow. I appreciate you guys. That doesn't gotta stop growing. Do not let a disagreement stop you from growing your community. Um, this community is a well accepted community. We're here to enjoy wrestling. I'm glad you guys came out to listen to me. Um, 63 people today, I guess because I'm on here by myself and no final boss, which I told her that she's the star of the show. But it's all good. Thank you guys for coming. We'll see you guys next week. If I'm by myself, you'll see me. We'll talk about we'll do some maybe Raw review since I'm about on some SmackDown review on my X. If I don't do it on X, I will probably do it on Talk It Up. But we'll see. Like I say, I will make sure I will do these every week, even if it's not with balls, because we want to let Talk It Up grow. Shouts to AJ Francis, a great friend of mine who always loves watching the show. Greg Lena, Wrestle Fake, maybe some of the people who always come to Talk It Up, and make sure they leave comments. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys again next week around the same time, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Just be looking out on my X page or on YouTube to see when our show will begin. Other than that, peace, love, and always remember that there's no victory will never be lost if you're not succeeding. Other than that, let that settle in and think about it, guys. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week.